Now, this isn't just anybody's house that's burned down in the LA fires. This is P. Diddy's house that's burned. Oh, and there was supposed to be an investigation in 2 days' time.
The world is going to crumble when they see this next arrest. In the meantime, there's going to be distractions and fires to hide evidence. Watch for it, ask questions, demand answers.
At 4:32 p.m., we received a 911 call that a suspect was attempting to light a fire in the community of Woodland Hills and was being detained by residents. Officers from LAPD's Topanga area responded and took that suspect into custody.
Y'all, Katt Williams is back in the spotlight, and he's not pulling any punches. The always outspoken comedian has inserted himself into the heart of a rapidly escalating conspiracy theory surrounding the recent tragic California wildfires. This time, he's pointing fingers at Diddy, alleging a potential connection between the music mogul's legal woes and the devastating blazes. Williams is implying that there might be more to these fires than meets the eye, hinting at a deliberate and sinister motive. Now, while fire investigators are still working diligently to determine the official cause of the widespread destruction, the internet, as it often does, has erupted with a whirlwind of speculation and theories. And one theory in particular is gaining significant traction, spreading like wildfire itself across social media. This theory posits a truly shocking scenario that some of Hollywood's elite are exploiting the fires as a convenient cover to destroy incriminating evidence. Evidence, they claim, that could potentially link these powerful figures to various high-profile lawsuits, including ongoing legal battles involving Diddy and Jay-Z. What's adding even more fuel to this already raging conspiracy fire is the curious timing of several prominent estates burning to the ground. It seems that a number of these luxurious homes, belonging to well-known celebrities, mysteriously went up in flames while their owners were publicly entangled in lawsuits, scandals, or significant financial difficulties. Coincidence, or something more sinister? Let's delve into the specifics of Katt Williams' claims and dissect the details of this increasingly popular and unsettling conspiracy theory.
Watch for those fires. Explosions make fires too. Explosions make accidental fires too. And then, oops, we don't know how that happened. And then you look into it.
The devastation caused by the Los Angeles wildfires is truly staggering, with a death toll tragically reaching at least 24 and over 12,000 structures reduced to ashes. The scale of destruction is almost incomprehensible. More than 60 square miles have been scorched, leaving a landscape scarred by the relentless flames. The largest of these infernos, the Palisades and Eaton fires, continue to rage across Southern California, defying containment efforts. The once ritzy Pacific Palisades area, home to numerous celebrities, has been particularly hard hit. Many A-listers were forced to flee their opulent homes as the fires rapidly advanced, consuming everything in their path. Several celebrity residences have already been claimed by the flames, while others remain under threat. Interestingly, amidst all this devastation, reports indicate that Sean Diddy Combs' LA mansion remains untouched, a curious detail that has only served to amplify the whispers and speculation surrounding the fires. Okay, so this is where things get really interesting, and by interesting, I mean deep into conspiracy theory territory. The fact that Diddy's luxurious mansion has somehow remained unscathed amidst the widespread devastation has ignited a whole new level of online speculation. And this speculation is being fueled by none other than Catherine Austin Fitts, a former official in the George H.W. Bush administration. Fitts has a rather unconventional theory about the fires. One person wrote, "The fires are in LA to burn all the evidence from P. Diddy parties." She's suggesting that this tragedy, which has impacted celebrities like Miles Teller, Anna Faris, and Anthony Hopkins, might actually be a cover-up. A cover-up for what, you ask? Well, according to Fitts, it's all connected to Diddy's alleged crimes. Yeah, you heard that right. She went on her podcast, Financial Rebellion, and basically questioned how many of the homeowners affected by the fires had ties to Diddy via the Diddy list. She's implying that there's a pattern here, that these fires aren't just a random act of nature, but a deliberate act to destroy evidence or silence people somehow connected to Diddy's legal troubles.
What I want to see, what I usually look at in situations like this is I look at the patterns of who got wiped out and how. And one of the first questions, I'll be honest, that I'm going to look at when I look at some of the communities involved is how many of the homeowners were on the P. Diddy list.
Right.
Oprah. J-Lo. A-Rod. Will Smith. Alicia Keys.
Alicia Keys.
That's pretty hit. Black King God, dude. Justin Bieber. Kevin Hart. Mark Wahlberg. Snoop. DJ Khaled. Swiss Beats. Kelly Rowland. Chris Brown. Maluma. Issa Rae. Sierra. Janelle Monáe. Yeah, that's my sis right there. Lizzo. Megan Thee Stallion. J Balvin. Naomi Campbell. That's your auntie. Usher. Demi Lovato. Shaq and his whole family. Tracy Ellis Ross. Little Uzi Vert. Sway Lee. Rick Ross. Julian Huff. Diplo. E-Nice. Drea. Burna Boy. Nicole Scherzinger. Nicole Scherzinger. Nicole from the Pussycat Dolls. Say Nicole. From the Pussycat Dolls. That's right. Paris Goldman. Cara Delevingne. Winnie Harlow. Prince Montana. And a bunch of big surprises that I can't tell you. Because they're so big, sometimes they get busy and they forget that they committed to answering the phone.
It's a wild theory, and it's definitely raising eyebrows. Is there any truth to it? Who knows? But it's definitely adding another layer of intrigue to this already complex and tragic situation. And this Diddy list that Fitz is referring to, it's basically an unverified list of celebrities supposedly connected to Diddy's infamous parties. These parties, often described in legal documents as freak-offs, are alleged to have involved some pretty disturbing activities, including crimes. Now, it's important to note that this list is completely unconfirmed, and its existence is based purely on rumor and speculation. Some people are even joking about it online. One person wrote, LA celebrities, when they realize all the Diddy evidence against them, burned in the fire too. Another added, celebs when their mansion burns down from the LA fires, destroying all the Diddy evidence. Over the years, Diddy has been publicly linked to a whole host of A-list celebrities, from Jay-Z and Beyonce to Jennifer Lopez, Ashton Kutcher, Mariah Carey, Leonardo DiCaprio, and many more. These connections are well documented, but whether they have anything to do with the alleged Diddy list and the California wildfire is a completely different story. It's worth noting that Paris Hilton, whose name has also been linked to Diddy, tragically lost her Malibu home in the fires. This fact, however, doesn't necessarily validate the conspiracy theory, but it certainly adds another layer of complexity to the narrative. Here's where the theory takes an even wilder turn. With multiple arson suspects already apprehended in connection with the fires, Fitz is claiming that the original fires weren't started on the ground at all. She's suggesting they were ignited either from the sky or from some kind of suborbital platform. Now, remember, this is coming from someone who served as the United States Assistant Secretary of Housing and Urban Development under George H.W. Bush.
I have a story to tell that I'd like to tell. I have a wonderful subscriber, has been a subscriber for many years, Polly, and for the first time in his life, he read the Franklin cover-up last week. And I spoke to him last weekend, and he said, you know, I keep hearing you, he said, you get frustrated because people don't understand the importance of financial transaction freedom to their lives. And I hear you keep telling people who say, well, I don't have many assets, and if they take my assets, I don't care. And I hear you telling people, wait a minute, they can take your children. They can mandate health treatments to your children, and they can literally take your treatment. And he said, you need to understand that even though I've been a subscriber for 10 years, I didn't understand what you were saying. And he said, I don't think most people understand what you're saying. But I read the Franklin cover-up, which is one of the best, highly documented cases of a ring in America. And he said, now I understand what you mean. Now I understand what you mean when you say they'll take your children and what that really means and why financial transaction freedom is so very important to me and to you, because we cannot allow that to happen. So he said, this is the first time that it really got to be personal. It really touched me in an intimate and visceral way. And, I've seen dreadful things done in the interest of covering up the rings. And this is likely to include, whenever you do an operation this big, you stack functions. So there's a lot of stacking functions going on, but it wouldn't surprise me if is one of those functions that's getting stacked here.
She claims to have witnessed firsthand some pretty dreadful manipulations used to cover up horrific crimes, including pedophilia. So she's framing this whole Wildfire situation as potentially another example of a high-level cover-up. It's a pretty out there claim, and there's no concrete evidence to support it, but it's definitely adding to the intrigue and fueling the online speculation. It's important to remember that these initial reports about Diddy's mansion burning down were ultimately proven false, but the fact that they circulated so widely in the first place speaks to the already heightened suspicion and the rapid spread of misinformation during a crisis. While Diddy's sprawling 17,000 square foot LA mansion, the same one that was previously raided by federal agents, lies directly within the fire zone, Newsweek confirmed that it has miraculously escaped the flames. However, before this confirmation, rumors ran rampant on social media, with many prematurely declaring that Diddy's home had been reduced to ashes. This initial wave of misinformation only served to intensify the conspiracy theories already swirling around the fires, adding another layer of intrigue to an already chaotic and tragic situation. One person wrote, "It's not a conspiracy, but a legitimate avenue of inquiry. There is certainly motive, and it is not far-fetched. The timing is quite suspicious." The fact that his house wasn't destroyed ultimately became a key element in the narrative being spun by those who believe there's something more sinister at play. The rumors about Diddy's house burning down started with a viral Facebook post. Someone shared a picture of a house engulfed in flames, claiming it was Diddy's mansion, and suggesting that the fire conveniently destroyed evidence just days before an impending investigation. However, internet sleuths quickly debunked this claim, revealing that the photo was actually over a decade old, originally from a 2014 news report in the Cincinnati Enquirer. So, a case of misinformation spreading like wildfire, quite literally. It's important to remember the context here. In October 2024, it was announced that Diddy would be facing trial in May 2025 on some very serious charges, including racketeering, conspiracy, trafficking, and prostitution. He has pleaded not guilty, but the upcoming trial has undoubtedly fueled the speculation and conspiracy theories surrounding him and the fires. The timing of the fires, so close to his upcoming trial, has certainly raised eyebrows and provided fodder for those who believe there's more to this story than meets the eye. The comparisons to the 2023 Maui wildfires are also fueling suspicion. Some believe these fires are part of a land grab scheme, echoing similar accusations made after the Maui disaster. The theory suggests that these fires are intentionally set to force out homeowners, particularly those with expensive properties that insurance companies can't fully reimburse. Investors then swoop in, buying up the land at discounted prices from desperate owners and building high-density housing like apartments. All of this, they claim, is conveniently blamed on climate change. The seemingly targeted nature of the fires is further raising red flags. People are noticing that certain neighborhoods are burning while others remain untouched, leading to speculation that these fires are not random but deliberately set. This selective destruction reinforces the idea of a larger cover-up, with the fires serving as a convenient tool to erase evidence. Adding another layer to this already complex situation are reports that Katt Williams predicted these events. Sources close to the comedian claim he warned his inner circle about an impending disaster designed to destroy evidence before more high-profile individuals were implicated in the Diddy scandal. Williams reportedly believes this goes far beyond Diddy, implicating powerful figures operating behind the scenes. This alleged prediction, combined with the other suspicious circumstances surrounding the fires, has only intensified public scrutiny and fueled the growing belief that there's more to this story than meets the eye. And Catherine Austin Fitts isn't the only voice raising questions about these fires. This theory, that the fires are being used as a cover-up, has been circulating for a while now. Ally Carter, for example, who alleges she was a victim of Hollywood elites, warned her followers months ago to watch out for fires, claiming these powerful figures would resort to extreme measures to conceal their crimes. Even some celebrities like Chris Brown have publicly expressed their suspicions, suggesting that something about these fires just doesn't add up. So the question remains, Could these devastating wildfires actually be a coordinated effort to destroy evidence linking prominent Hollywood figures to the Diddy scandal? It's a disturbing thought, and while there's no concrete proof, the whispers and speculation continue to grow louder. What exactly did Catherine Austin Fitts say that ignited this firestorm of conspiracy theories? Let's delve into her claims and examine the evidence.
There is a third arrest that is coming. There's 2 that's already down. The world is going to crumble when they see this next arrest. In the meantime, there's going to be deaths, distractions, and fires to hide evidence. Watch for it, ask questions, demand answers.
Adding to the growing chorus of suspicion, another voice emerged last year with a chilling prediction. Allie, a social media commentator, warned her followers to be vigilant, suggesting that fires or explosions might be used as part of a larger cover-up orchestrated by Hollywood and political elites. She even alluded to upcoming arrests, claiming 2 had already happened, and a third, even more significant arrest was on the horizon. She urged her followers to question everything, demand answers, and pay close attention to any unusual fire activity. This ominous warning, coupled with the actual outbreak of the devastating wildfires, has only served to amplify the conspiracy theories and raise serious questions about the true nature of these events.
Watch for those fires. Explosions make fires too. Explosions make accidental fires too, and then oops, we don't know how that happened, and then you look into it and you see that it's tied to something that's tied to something that's tied to something that's tied to trafficking, and then you realize, oh, it wasn't just an explosion or a fire, it wasn't an accident.
Allie Carter's repeated mentions of explosions in her videos take on a whole new significance, considering what happened just days ago. During a live news report from Pacific Palisades, multiple unexplained explosions were captured on camera as the fires raged. Reporters on the scene documented the intense flames and the sound of these mysterious blasts, adding an unsettling layer of mystery to the unfolding disaster. Another video circulating online appears to show a massive explosion in Pasadena, quickly igniting a new fire. These explosions, coupled with Allie's prior warnings, have fueled speculation that these fires might be more than just accidents. But here's where things get even stranger. Some online sleuths are pointing to an alleged coded message from Diddy himself as a potential clue. During a purportedly leaked phone call from jail with his son, Diddy reportedly instructed him to get rid of the pizza boxes. Many are interpreting this as a veiled order to destroy evidence. It's a wild theory, and the authenticity of the leaked call is questionable, but it's certainly adding fuel to the already raging fire of online speculation. Is it a coded message, a coincidence, or just another piece of the puzzle in this increasingly bizarre and unsettling story?
Listen, do not entertain none of this nonsense and nothing over the phone. I'm gonna need you to get rid of all the leftover pizza boxes. The what? All the boxes left over from the pizza. All the boxes. Okay. Make sure you recycle the plastic like we talked about. Yeah.
The online chatter surrounding this theory is growing louder. More and more social media users are expressing their belief that the fires were intentionally set to destroy evidence linking high-profile celebrities to a supposed high-level ring connected to Diddy. And now, a seemingly unrelated news story has added another layer of intrigue to the mix. Just recently, news broke about the death of Edgar Madison Welch, the Pizzagate gunman. Welch was shot and killed by police during a traffic stop, 8 years after he entered a DC pizza parlor with a rifle, searching for a non-existent child ring he'd learned about on a right-wing conspiracy website. The timing of this news, coinciding with the California wildfires, has struck some as suspicious. They question why the media emphasized the non-existent nature of the child ring and highlighted the right-wing conspiracy angle. Some are even connecting this incident to the current Hollywood fire conspiracy, suggesting it's a distraction or a way to discredit those who believe in elite rings. They argue that just as the fires are consuming Hollywood, this seemingly unrelated story about a non-existent child ring resurfaces, potentially to dismiss any similar claims related to the Diddy scandal. It's a complex and convoluted web of theories, and it's important to approach these claims with a critical eye. The unease surrounding these fires extends beyond online conspiracy theorists. Even some celebrities are voicing their suspicions, hinting that something doesn't quite add up about the official narrative. Chris Brown, for instance, posted on Instagram, "Someone's starting these fires. Don't add up," clearly expressing his doubts about the fires being entirely natural. He's not alone. Actor Henry Winkler and Days of Our Lives star Allison Sweeney have also publicly stated their belief that arson is involved. One person wrote on X, "Let's make sure the shitheads intentionally starting fires in LA aren't near where Diddy stored his videotapes." Another added, "Not to start any new conspiracy theories, but I wonder how much damning evidence against Diddy and his associates was destroyed in the LA fires." Adding to the growing suspicion, Dancing with the Stars pro PETA Murgatroyd shared a screenshot of a concerning post claiming that men in ski masks were seen starting fires in the Los Angeles area. This, combined with the other celebrity comments and the ongoing online speculation, creates a sense that there might be more to these fires than the authorities are letting on. It raises the question, if even celebrities are expressing doubts, shouldn't we be taking a closer look at what's really happening? Even prominent figures outside of the entertainment industry are raising red flags. Andrew Huberman, a well-known podcaster and neuroscientist, shared a first-hand account of witnessing suspicious activity. He posted a photo of a group of people standing near a newly ignited fire in Santa Monica, claiming he called the authorities to report the incident. His post lends further credence to the idea that these fires aren't solely the result of natural causes. The theory that these fires are a deliberate act to destroy evidence implicating Hollywood elites isn't just based on speculation and rumors. Several peculiar details surrounding the fires have fueled these suspicions. One of the most striking observations is the unusual behavior of the fires themselves. Many are drawing comparisons to the 2018 Malibu fire, where certain areas, particularly those containing celebrity homes, were utterly decimated, while neighboring houses remained virtually untouched. This seemingly selective destruction has led many to question whether these fires are truly random events or something more targeted. The timing of these fires has also raised significant eyebrows. It's a recurring pattern. Major Hollywood scandals erupt, and suddenly, devastating wildfires sweep through the area. The 2018 Malibu fires coincided with the Harvey Weinstein scandal, and now, these recent fires are occurring amidst the ongoing allegations against Diddy and his associates. Even without a predisposition towards conspiracy theories, the timing is undeniably suspicious. Many online commentators are suggesting that these fires are strategically timed to destroy potentially incriminating evidence, whether it's financial records, legal documents, or other compromising materials linking powerful figures to illicit activities. The sheer number of fires erupting within such a short time frame has also fueled suspicion. 8 different fires igniting in Los Angeles within just 48 hours? Many find it difficult to attribute this solely to climate change. Coupled with reports of insurance companies canceling policies in fire-prone areas, reduced firefighting funding, emptied water reservoirs, and prioritized aid being sent elsewhere, the coincidences seem to pile up. Some are even pointing to technology like smart meters and their lithium batteries as potential ignition sources, further complicating the narrative and raising questions about whether there's a deliberate, orchestrated element to these devastating events. Adding to the intrigue are reports of fires igniting without any apparent natural cause. Some are speculating that technologies like smart meters are being weaponized to selectively target specific properties. This theory aligns with the claims made by Ali Carter regarding a network of tunnels beneath the affected areas. Several viral social media posts now allege that these tunnels have collapsed due to planned explosions. One post features a video of a press conference where firefighters reportedly discovered an underground lithium battery storage facility, supposedly for bicycles. The post's author claims these burning batteries are releasing toxic fumes, preventing access to the tunnels, and fueling speculation about their true purpose. These claims, while unverified, add another layer of complexity to the already convoluted narrative surrounding the fires. The theory suggests that these fires are not just natural disasters, but deliberate acts of destruction, orchestrated by individuals far more powerful than Diddy, desperate to bury evidence related to a rumored trafficking ring that Ali Carter has been warning about. Some people are saying his house not getting burnt is because the feds already raided his place, so there was nothing left to hide. Like they already took everything that could be used against him, so burning down the house would be pointless. Makes sense, right? But here's where it gets interesting. What about all those other A-listers whose houses did burn down? Well, some folks are connecting the dots and saying that maybe those houses were targeted for a reason. Think about it. If things start heating up during Diddy's trial and names start getting dropped, who knows who might be next in line for a federal raid? So, the theory goes, maybe those celebrities had something to hide, something that could link them to Diddy and whatever he's allegedly involved in. And the best way to make sure that evidence never sees the light of day? You guessed it, burn the house down. It's a pretty dark theory, I know, and it's all speculation at this point, but it does make you wonder, doesn't it? Why Diddy's house is still standing while others crumbled to ashes. Is it just a coincidence, Or is there something more sinister going on behind the scenes? It's definitely food for thought. So what do you think? Comment down below and let us know. If you like this video, click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to be the first to see my next video. I post updates like this every week where I uncover the secrets of your favorite celebrities.